EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, very beautiful day to you, and thank you for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the perspective of industry operators. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk with an array of industry captains. On Spot On, we bring you Topsy Asian, a seemingly young but goal-getting industry captain who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Big Homes Limited. And on the face-to-face is another young but visionary and resourceful industry captain, Barrister Kelvin Monday Udo, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Oakwood Group of Companies. This is a must-watch. Stay with us. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital. This is an amazing job opening: media, television, marketing, a university or polytechnic degree in marketing or mass communications, XNYC, good looks, good spoken English, marketing experience, between 22 and 40 years old, 5 feet 9 inches tall or more, 250,000 naira per month, a car and a driver. If the cap fits, then send your CV to eombusinessnk@yahoo.com.
Tonight is a beautiful evening where the organizer of this program approached me and requested that Nigerian women are doing so much and they need to be celebrated. For a man to choose to celebrate great Nigerian women is something that you cannot just push away. I want to sincerely thank Mr. Mike Talabi and his team for acknowledging the contribution of Nigerian women and to organize this evening to celebrate them.
Vivian Okiche is the delectable, goal-getting and vivacious Chief Executive Officer of GREYGOLD Investment Limited.
GREYGOLD is a real estate consulting firm. We have recently expanded into building and construction. So before now, we used to measure in sales of lands, landed properties within Lagos and a few places, locations outside Lagos. So now we have actually expanded our horizon to go into building housing units for the average Nigerian that are here in Nigeria and abroad. The reason is because as you all know, there is a huge housing deficit here in Nigeria. Lagos, for instance, has over a million housing deficit. So there are a lot of people living in Lagos that are not living in their own houses, and even the houses that are probably on rent or lease are not even enough. So that is why we have actually decided to look into that sector of real estate, building in particular, and to also cater for Nigerians that are in the diaspora looking to own a property here in Lagos, Nigeria. To the grace of God, I think our vision is becoming really clear. Yeah, because for me, it's a milestone vision, and is to put out this company out there so that we could actually cater for the Nigerians who actually think they don't have the opportunity to have the housing units of their choice. What do I mean by that? Here at GREYGOLD, we provide housing, payment plan, mortgage, and whatever the case may be. So we are actually accommodating people who think they can't own a property. So the vision is clear. It's clear to say that we provide affordable housing to the average Nigerian. We do consultancy, consulting for conglomerates, consulting for individuals, consulting for corporate bodies. There's a very huge space or gap that we tend to bridge between people who have these houses, developers, and ready to invest investors. When I mean ready to invest, there are three tiers of investors: the ready to invest, not ready to invest, and invest someday kind of investors. So so we've tried to bridge the gap, between the developers and the investors. So that is basically what we offer here in terms of consulting here at GREYGOLD Investment. And for building, we also build for people. So we're a developing firm. We also develop houses for people who people probably maybe they have a scare from consulting some other developers to see, maybe there's a huge fear of, are they going to build my house well? They're going to do it to taste. And with this whole scare of building collapse and whatnot, so we're here to bridge that gap. What stands out is our customer receptiveness, our goal to satisfy our customers, to go extra mile. For us, it goes beyond having an investor and parting away with our profit. No, for us, it's more of how well is this client satisfied? What can we even do to make this client satisfied even after developing his or her property or having sourced a property for them? Take for instance, one of our after sales service when a client buys property from us is that we mail your document if you're not in Nigeria for free. So we do a courier service for free. I wouldn't want to mention names, but any courier service that is available in your country if you are not in Nigeria. Also, if you're here in Nigeria, if you can't come to the office to pick it up, we'll also go extra mile to send it to you by courier service. And we also have maintenance, 1 year maintenance free services that we give to our investors who invest with us here at GREYGOLD Investment. It's very paramount. So the customer satisfaction and our delivery is what stands us out.
Talabi Taiwo Michael is the publisher and Chief Executive Officer of VIP Protocol International Facility Limited.
We hope to be in the same level with those at international standards such as Forbes, and I want to say that the magazine is doing well. It's not been easy, as I already said. Every business has got its own attendant risk. We are striving. We are trying to get to the needed positions we need to get to. If given equal opportunity, I think women will do better, because some of them are actually doing better. As I already said, I will be looking forward to seeing the likes of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala vying for the president of this country. You see, our best women are not better appreciated home here. They are better appreciated abroad. For instance, if Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala vie for a position, I am sure that very few women will even vote for her. So we need to change the orientation. We need to change the way we think and what exactly we want in this country. We have women of strength. We have women of valor. We have extraordinary women doing great things, and they should be encouraged. So as I already said, I will be happy to see the likes of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, Dr. Hamina Mohammed, Her Excellency Dame Pauline Tallinn vie for the position of #1 in this country. You know, it's high time we change the narrative of politics in Nigeria. Finance has never been a problem because we've been getting support from sponsors. So the major challenge is having to recruit professionals in the field of journalism. But then we've been doing very well. we've been doing very, very well, and the challenges are we've been able to scale the orders, so it's not really a big problem as such. Possible means of improving girl child education in Nigeria is through awareness. To compare the rate of dropout of girls in the north is higher than that of the south. I can say even in the south there's significantly nothing to say about girls withdrawing from school, but it's a very big problem in the north, and I think what we need at this time is proper orientation, education, awareness, the need for them to know that education is the key every parent can give to a child.
This is GREYGOLD Investment Limited. Welcome to our world. Our vision is to translate your dreams into reality. GREYGOLD Investment Limited. Call us now. GREYGOLD, providing affordable, luxurious houses is our forte.
My name is INT'L Olaibe. I'm the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of INT'L Engineering and Logistics Services Limited, formerly known as Nerine Support Services. We started business about 9 years ago. We're into the business of human resource outsourcing, leasing of light and heavy duty equipment leasing, haulage, facility management, engineering, and procurement. As we approach the end of the year, it is an opportunity for us as a brand to sincerely appreciate our partners and our clients for being part of this journey so far. It's been amazing, but we wouldn't have achieved what we've achieved thus far without them. So sincerely, we are grateful to them for their continuous patronage. We wish them a wonderful and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
Topsy Asian is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Big Homes Limited.
Big Homes started about 4 years ago. The concept behind Big Homes is really simple. It bridges the gap between the mass housing projects and the mini estate projects. And it also bridges the gap between the high-end luxury non-affordable products and the very affordable ones. So what we do is we try to see how we can bring in the affordable luxury products closer to a point where people will be able to afford it. Just bring it a little bit down to the kind of lower class, I want to put it that way, because we are somewhere between the middle class and the lower class, but we deal in luxury. Besides the first point that I made, making our luxury affordable, we have also been able to create jobs, which was really part of the original goal of the company, to create as many jobs as possible in that sector. And we've been able to do so far, let's say, over 500 jobs by God's grace. And then we are sure that we would say that so many families, make their earnings make ends meet through Big Homes. A lot of families, I might not be able to mention, but so many families. So that's just one of those things. And also, we saw that there was need for us to deliver projects quick. It's been a tough time for us because in this industry, usually it's hard to deliver projects really quick because of all the uncertainties, materials, price hikes, and government regulations and everything that happened around it. But so far, we are beginning to master that art. And projects that used to take us 2 years are now taking us 1.5 years, 1 year. Right now, there's a project we're doing and we want to deliver it in 5-6 months. Usually it would have taken us 12 to 18 months, but we are working on something and our plan is so solid. When you look at the record so far, the past 1 month, 2 months, we've been able to go so far on that project, and we are sure that we'll meet the goal. 5-6 months delivery. Big Homes is a very, I might not go into detail, but it's a very, very prolific company. It might look as a real estate company at first, but there's so many potential inside of the company. First, some services that you might not be obvious is in Big Homes, we are all developers. What I mean so is if while you're with us, we make sure that you get to understand the business and you are on your path of to becoming one of the top players. Besides the usual finishes, building the houses, doing some of those little things in the industry, we bring a lot of value to every sector that we step into. This little business units like finishes, ours is different. And if you see what we do, it still portrays, it still interprets the vision of the company. Luxury, affordable. We do your finishes and you think we spent like 100 million. Meanwhile, we spent maybe probably 5 to 10 million, but you wouldn't believe the kind of finishes we do. Also, our houses, very affordable. And so many things that we do, we still have that in mind. We have to make sure that these services come affordable.
Welcome to Oakwood Group of Companies, Integrated Property Services, Development Consultant, Facility Managers. At Oakwood Group of Companies, our vision is to strive to be the best real estate franchise that provides excellent and consistent customer experience 100% of the time. We base every decision on what is best for our clients and investors. Oakwood Group of Companies. Call us now. BIGHOMES. Big Homes. Welcome to the future. Our vision is to be the preferred real estate firm in Africa, offering bespoke world-class housing solutions to make the dream of our clients a reality. Big Homes Limited. Call us now. Big Homes. Green and healthy living. Barrister Kelvin Monday Udo is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Oakwood Group of Companies.
Actually, the company started as Oakwood Realtors. It was registered in 2007 as the business name. Then over time, we later registered to upgrade it to a limited liability company, which was called Oakwood Realtors and Concept Limited. The concept behind it was not only deal in agency, like real estate agency. We wanted to take it beyond management of properties, and then we also want to own our own properties where we can now sell to our clients. But we started from management of properties, letting, sales. We're strictly into letting of houses as far back in 2007. We have a couple of clients who were handling their houses, their shops, shopping malls. But with time, we decided that we want to own our own properties. We want to own our own estates. We want to diversify and move away from the regular agency business and then have something we can call our own. And so we went on to register a limited liability company and also try to see how we can diversify, and that was what brought about Oakwood Group. Now, it became a group just a few years ago. The concept of the group was we wanted to do something where we can have 100% client satisfaction. What led to that was, if you buy a property from us, we want to ensure that not just you own the property, we sign the contract, that's it. No, we want to be able to be with you all through the process. And so we help you in not only buying the property, helping you to get documentations with the government. If you need to get a consent, we have the connections, we do that as well. We do full documentations. If we need to help you to move, for instance, you are living in Lagos, you buy a property in Lagos and maybe you live in Bayelsa and you need to move your things, equipment and all that to Lagos. We have the equipment, we have the trucks, so we help you to move. Also, we help you to arrange, we help you to, put everything in place. And then, so we came up with the concept of having a group that comprises of different services that we can render, from buying the property to documentation, to moving, and then to cleaning services and every other thing. So we'll be with you all through the time. If there's any dilapidation or repairs, reliability that comes up, we have services and people who work under the group to help you achieve that. When we started, the vision has always been to run an integrated real estate company, but over time we decided to expand, knowing that the real estate market is very large. You see that today you have a lot of real estate companies. People just venture into real estate because the market is so large. But what is lacking is carving a niche for yourself and having to put integrity, because integrity is lacking in the field, in the business. So we decided that apart from running an integrated real estate company, we want to be able to deliver solutions to our clients. And you can't have solutions without having a well-structured environment. So one of the things that helped us was we already set out what we wanted to accomplish. We knew what we wanted to do. We know that if we follow this trend, the normal trend that people have always used, we will not go far. Since 2007 till now, we have fared so well. We've been able to satisfy numerous of clients, both corporate organizations and individuals. And we've been able to work with so many corporate bodies, delivering services and innovations and quality services that we are proud of. Yes, definitely we are achieving it. It may not be 100%, but at the state where we are now, we are so happy. We're enjoying the job, we're enjoying everything, because 95% of the properties that we sell or that we market is strictly owned by the company. There's just 5% that we maybe manage for clients. So most of the estates that we have today is strictly owned, 100% owned by the company. And we've seen the growth and we're expanding. We have in Lagos, we're not only in Lagos, we're also in Abuja, Oyo State, Badan. We're also in Ogbomoso, and then Bayelsa, then in Port Harcourt. We're expanding. The growth has been very, very encouraging. Oakwood Group comprises of about 14 companies. All the companies under the group, they are fully registered. When we started, we wanted a situation where we will have a one-stop shop company where maybe you buy the land from us. We also run a construction company. We have engineers, qualified engineers. We have architects. We have interior designers. So we look at the plan. We help you come up with a building plan. We get the approval from the Lagos State government, town planning, whatever structure that goes with the estate scheme at that point in time. And then after that, we also help you to move. So we have a logistic company registered under the group called Kangaroo Movers and Logistics. Then we also have a cleaning services company. Then we also have the construction arm under the group. We also go into agriculture. We do farming. We have Tudion Farms and Investment Limited. Currently, we have 4 locations. We have farms in Ekpe Town. We have another farm in Ogbomoso. We have a farm at Itok in Ijebode axis, and then we have a farm in Oyo State, very close to Ajayi Crowther University. That's along Owode Ogbomoso Express. Under the group, we have a company called Tudion Lekki Multipurpose Cooperative Society. So we run a cooperative society, fully registered with the Lagos State government, also under the federal government. So the cooperative I think, a membership of over about 250. So the group comprises of different arms of businesses that we do, and is not just focusing only on real estate, but also making sure that other services connected to real estate, like transportation, construction, furnishing, decorations, all comes together so that we'll be able to offer our clients 100% solutions, and then they get value for what they pay for when they deal with us. The cooperative, when we started, we approached several companies. There was a time we got a massive land around the Lekki axis. And then one of the challenges we had was we needed to fund the land in terms of getting the documentations done from the government. The cost of getting those documents was very high. So we needed loans, facilities from banks and all that. So we approached couple and it wasn't working. Someone directed me to a cooperative. So I got there, met the owner of the cooperative. We had a series of discussions. And the first thing they told me was I have to register to become a member. And I did register somewhere around on the mainland. So did some savings with them. In 3 months' time, I was qualified, even though the money wasn't much. But I was qualified and I got a loan. They gave me ×3 of what I've saved. And then the digits in terms of the repayments is very low. While in the cooperative there, I attend their meetings. I saw that the idea of owning a cooperative was just to assist small-scale businesses, people who have passion to own a business, but they don't have the resources. And then they give you this money, then you pay back with very little interest, which the banks normally won't do. That concept drove us into owning a cooperative. And because we also do a lot of social responsibility, we partner with orphanages within the area. So we've seen that for us to really create impact, we needed to go full blown and then register a cooperative society. And we got that approval, and then so far we started with 10 members, and today we're about over 250. One of the branches situated at Omo Resort at Bogije. The cooperative is just barely 2 years. We've been able to acquire a permanent site for it, and then the construction is ongoing.
And one of the things that we are doing.
And that's a good point to call it a wrap on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our other portals, as you can see on the screen. Our sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes. I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.